After Israel's victory at Ai, the surrounding nations began to fear them, except for one group, the Gibeonites, who choose deception over war. Okay, so this chapter is a powerful warning about acting without seeking God's counsel. The first part of this chapter talks about the Gibeonites' trick, which encompasses verses 1 and 13. The kings of Canaan are preparing for war, okay, but the Gibeonites do something different. They resorted to a ruse. They pretend to be from a distant country, wearing worn out clothes, dry, moldy bread, cracked wineskins. They say to Joshua, "Make a treaty with us," and claim, "We have come from a distant country because of the fame of the Lord your God." They pretend to admire God to protect themselves. Second part, Israel is fooled, which encompasses verses 14 to 15. The Israelites sampled their provisions but did not inquire of the Lord. That's the turning point. Joshua makes a peace treaty with them. The leaders of Israel swear an oath. This decision was made without asking God, okay? The truth comes out, which encompasses verses 16 to 21. 3 days later, Israel finds out that Gibeonites actually live nearby. The people are angry, but the leaders refuse to break the oath. "We have given them our oath by the Lord, and we cannot touch them now." Instead, they decide the Gibeonites will become servants, woodcutters, and water carriers for God's altar. Okay, so fourth part, Joshua confronts them, which encompasses verses 22 to 27. Joshua asks, "Why did you deceive us?" The Gibeonites reply, "We fear for our lives, so we did this." So Joshua keeps them alive, but places them in permanent servitude to Israel. Okay? Key lessons from this chapter, Joshua chapter 9. First is, don't make big decisions without consulting God. Israel relied on appearance instead of prayer, and it cost them. Okay? Second, fear can drive deception. The Gibeonites lied not out of hatred, but fear God's power. Third lesson, God honors commitments, even painful ones. Israel kept their oath, even when it hurt, a sign of integrity. Fourth, God can redeem our mistakes. Though tricked, Israel turns the situation into service for God's work. Okay. Fifth lesson, worship must be protected from compromise. The Gibeonites were brought close to the altar, but always as servants, not spiritual leaders. Okay, so Joshua chapter 9 is a cautionary take about being spiritually overconfident even after big wins. God's people need humility and discernment. They didn't lose a battle, but they lost control over a part of their land due to a clever lie and a lack of prayer. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel.